Hi, this is Don. I'm the owner of Don Anthony Realty. We help people in the Charlotte region who are looking to buy a home or sell a home and help them get some great marketing for their home while helping them through the whole process of getting their home sold and or if they're buying a home as well. So I just wanted to tell you a little bit about what's going on in the Charlotte market. We had the inventory report for February come out just recently, so I thought I'd go ahead and do a summary of that as I do every month this time of the month and tell you what's going on in the market. So let's start. First, let's look at the 90-day rolling average of inventory out there. Um, One of the things to note here is the big increase we saw this time of year last year. It was a pretty crazy amount of inventory that went up in comparison to the year before. So here's the blue line is 2008. You see the inventory went way up towards the fall of 2008 to a peak of February of 2009, and then it went down in 2009. Unfortunately, we're seeing another increase right there. It's too early to tell whether we're going to continue to go up. My gut feel is that we're going to start going down simply because we have in March and April the impact of the tax credit I think is going to be felt. So we should see that go down. I'm already seeing it personally within our inventory and our sales are really increasing, which means that the inventory is starting to go down, and we're actually getting a lot of homes sold right now as a result of that first-time buyer and repeat buyer tax credit that expires in April. So I fully expect that this will start to go down. At least that's my personal belief, and hopefully at least that's going on with our houses. We're actually seeing a lot of activity happening right now, so that's good news for that. But the February inventory actually went up, so hopefully that trend changes. Let's look at the overall months of inventory, and this is the actual months, not the 90-day rolling average. The purple you see here is actually 2010. The green, as you can see, was 2009. So we're kind of between the two, where we were in 2008 and 2009. So not as bad as 2009, yet at the same time not as good as 2008. The number of closings that we had in February was pretty much the same. You look at this little blue line here, right here, you're looking at it, it's pretty much the same as it was in the previous month. The thing to note is that's about half of the number of closings from where we were in 2006 and 2007. So we're still pretty low. You know, when you're looking at right here, I see the numbers are right in the 2,800s, almost 2,900 closings. You know, compared with right here, you're talking about 1,400 closings in 2010. So quite a big difference there in the number of closings. Still pretty low. Hopefully we see that number go up as well. I think we will, at least because of that tax credit. Let's look at the new listings. These are people who are putting their home on the market. Typically, you see a big spike in January. People wait till after the holidays and put their home on the market. You saw that there. We saw that as well. And then every single February it goes down. Every single February the number of listings goes down, and then it goes back up for the spring. So we saw that again in February. The trend is no different. Again, significant drop. Not quite as bad as it was in 2009, but again much lower than 2007 and 2006. Let's look at the actual data on a price range basis. We see the overall months, as we talked about earlier, was just about the same as it was the previous month, about 17 months of total inventory, so still pretty high on the total inventory level, unfortunately, but each price range is kind of all over the board, really. As always, the lower the price range, the less inventory there is. There was a slight decrease in inventory in the lower price range, and back in the $500 to $1 million price range, it had a pretty big jump in inventory. But kind of a not too much of a change on any price range in particular, except for maybe the 500 to $1 million range. But we're looking at about 17 months of total inventory. That's really the inventory report for the month. Hopefully that helped you out and you could see what was going on there. If we can be of any assistance to you, please don't hesitate to call number 704-644-1467. Be happy to explain that further and be of assistance to you in any way I can. Thanks, and we look forward to talking with you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.